Can you hear me? Testing. Testing. What I love is I was just talking for 5 minutes and no one could hear anything. Is this better? Better now? Better one, better two. Better one, better two. Yeah, you missed some of the best lines. The best lines of the show are already gone. I'm sorry. Everything from here on out was just downhill. Downhill. Oh, I blamed the government for me putting this Han on defense. I don't know why I put him on defense, but clearly I did. It was a mistake, which is going to suck. And then I've got these guys up front. I've got some First Order. Then down here I've got Grievous. You know, I really do want to get these two to 7, Relic 7, but I don't know if I will. I mean, I don't know if I will yet. I mean, eventually I will, sure, but you know. Then we've got, I put on some bounty hunters here in the back. Old Republic. I've got more separatists, and I've got the Night Sisters. Now on the back, I put a decent team. I put my rebel ships here in the back. So again, if my opponent is watching, best of luck to you, madam or sir. But this guy, this opponent, went heavy on defense. I mean, it's really crazy. Yes, Tom Brady is the greatest of all times. I actually don't believe that. I don't not believe that. I have zero opinion on Tom Brady, except for a 43-year-old man. I'm really impressed. Now, he is a professional athlete and gets paid to be in shape, whereas I'm a school teacher. You know, different strokes for different folks, my friends. But yeah, congratulations to the Patriots, the Buccaneers. Yeah, congratulations to the Buccaneers out there. But yeah, look at this. I mean, I've never faced off against a Relic 7 Traya before. Like, this right here is freaking me out, right? And then down here, I got these folks, and these folks, and these folks. It's just gonna be, it's gonna be a bloodbath, is what it's gonna be. What it really comes down to. So, let's just go ahead and do it, right? So, come down here, CLS. I'm gonna do. Let's see, a CLS. Feel like, and then what are they? Relic 5. Poopsicle. All right. Let's see who I got. Let me make sure. Oh, I had my lo-fi going and it's not on anymore. Something happened. There we go. Maybe that's what screwed it all up. There we go. All right. Let us do Jedi. I'm feeling kind of gutsy right now, and so I'm going to do these two. This is probably going to fail. But let's see. Ooh, hold on. We could throw on. So I did watch the lore video. So if anyone's watching this on Twitter, what's that one? Twitch. Darth Gilles brings up. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched most of it, and then I had to put my phone down for a second. But here's the so the lore video that he's talking about is Lore Star, the YouTuber, created a video that talks about how Dave Filoni has already set the sequel trilogy in an entirely different universe, right? And so like the idea is they set it in like an alternate universe. I gotta say that it's not necessarily... I watched the first half, right? And the premise is if Ahsoka isn't saved by Ezra Bridger, then Ahsoka isn't around to give the Mandalorian advice to go to Tython. If he doesn't go to Tython, then he's captured by the Empire. If the Empire has him, then it is likely that they're able to, replicate Snoke and all that other crap, right? Now, honestly, I don't, having not watched the whole video, just watching part of it, he presents a really compelling case. I mean, in the new universe, yeah, exactly. Then he never reaches out to Luke. Then Luke never has Grogu. Then Grogu trains, then Luke trains Ben. And if Luke trains Ben, then there is no, or there is the sequel trilogy, right? But if Grogu never reaches out, then, it's a really, really interesting theory, and kind of compelling, right? If you take that logic to its natural conclusion, it's definitely an interesting. I mean, it's really interesting. I'm gonna go with gas here because I'm nervous, but I'm also gonna do this because I'm maybe not nervous enough. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. But I'm down with it. I think that's a legit theory. There's a lot of potential for rework, right? Now, if that's the case, if Filoni has already used this to save Ahsoka to, now, if he's already used this to save Ahsoka, if he's already done this to what do you call it? To get rid of everything, then Episode 7 is all worked into it. Rebels is all worked into everything. So there is a oh, there we go. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, I got a little excited there. Boss. Now, well, I'm down. So, again, here's the thing. It all has to work out. Because if... I'd have to look at the time frame, but, Ezra pulls in Ahsoka. Ahsoka does everything that she does, right? And survives. Does Rey train, or does Leia train Rey? Right? What's going on in that scenario? It seems like if someone has to train Ben. Does Ahsoka train Ben? Does Mace Windu survive and he trained Ben? There's a lot of stuff out there that I just don't have an answer to. Let's do these two. And I'm feeling like a rebel might be good. Actually, do I want to go? Do I want to brave it? I'm doing this because I like bigs. And I mean, I've got him, so why not? So, like, that's the thing, is if it's I don't know. Like, I want to go back and I want to watch the rest of the video and kind of break it down. But if that's the case, if this is all set up in a new world between, or if it's all set up in a new world between world, if this is all set up, right? If this is the way that it's being played, Lucasfilms knows it. Kathleen Kennedy knows it. All of the people know it. And so Filoni and Favreau, there is no battle necessarily between the warring factions that we keep hearing about. The warring factions are, is there a separate universe or not, right? And whose interpretation of Star Wars is better? Ooh, that is a very interesting question. So over on YouTube, Mickey Johnson asked the question. He says, "Great videos, thank you. Wondering your thoughts on the Crate Dragon raid, like Mandalorian Season 2. That, hold on. That butt nugget. That is actually one of the coolest ideas for a raid that I've heard come out in a while. I think that it would be awesome. I really do. I think there'd be a lot of potential for it, right? You'd have, Battle 4 would be the final one where he's swerving in and out, and you can't, it's not the traditional one. Battle 3 would be probably, what would be coming through like the top of the mountain, right? And so like you'd have to have some kind of whatever. I think that'd be there'd be some potential there. I think it could potentially have a mechanic like unto the Rancor raid, where you feed it a tauntaun. What are those giant woolly elephant things? The Tuscans ride. I totally spaced it. Bantha. You feed it a bantha, and then it deals damage, or it stuns it, and that's when you can do the damage. That's a really good idea. So Spicy Penguin says, thanks for the beginner guides. Hey man, you're welcome. Like I've been going through, and actually Darth Jilla's brought up the idea in my Discord channels. Like, you know what you need to do is at the end of every 10 levels kind of make a video of as to what you're experiencing in those 10 levels, what's been going on, kind of the frustrations. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because I just finished, I just got to level 51 on my second account. And I got to say, guys, from 40, maybe 38 to 40, to 59, no, not 59, to 49 was like ridiculous. It felt like it took forever. Right, those first 30 levels, you're just like cranking it out. It goes super fast, but this one, it was rough. Like it was a freaking challenge. Let's see. I'm actually gonna go after the man. Like this is a scary battle, because like he put a heavy defense. Right, and my defense isn't heavy, but like he doesn't have a ton of great offensive characters. But if he can make it through my defense, I'm like kind of worried, guys. So let's go here. Let's go Revan, Basti. Is that gonna be enough? Revan and Basti? I don't think it will. Let's go Revan and Grandmaster Yoda. I feel like these two might have it. It sucks. Like that, like, it takes so long. And I gotta say, though, like, when you start getting the... Oh, man. I'm not okay with what's going on here. When you start getting the, what do you call it? The mods. When you start getting mod energy, it increases the speed. Like, I went from 50 to 51 today, right? Like, I got to 50 today, and then from 50 to 51 today. So, I mean, like, not bad, right? But it's all because of mod energy. Like, if it weren't for mod energy, I'd still be super frustrated, right? And sim tickets, oh my gosh, it's a freaking challenge. Like, I finally got I've been farming Phoenix, because that's my first focus. I've been farming Phoenix, and it's actually gone really well. I have Ezra to level 7. The problem is I can't actually get him, or I say level 7 to 7-star. The problem is I can't actually get him to 7-star because I can't afford it. Like, it sucks. I've been doing like, kind of switching off different ticket, groups. I gotta say that with Sabine being the monthly character, it's been nice. Like, it has been really nice. Because typically Sabine's one of the harder characters to farm for the Phoenix. Like, the hardest character to farm for the Phoenix team. But she's daily character. And plus with the double drops, I say double drops, but like the faster drop rate now is really nice. Because I'm not killing it on Sabine, and I think Sabine's one of the better Phoenix characters. Boop. So, but yeah, it's tough. 40 to 50 is like, that's the challenge. Because I think from here on out, I think there'll probably be another drop. Maybe not drop, but struggle between like 70 and I think 85. I can't really remember. I think that one's gonna take some time, but again, I don't remember. And so once I get there, it'll be interesting to see. But come on now. But yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of potential. Now, I will say one of the cool things that I'm really excited for, and I keep saying this like it's news to other people, but like for me, it's really neat to see. Hey, I'm right there with you. So like, if you guys are new, I try to clear up my allies with people who don't play. Usually, it's like if you're over a week or two, I kind of kick you out. But it makes a huge difference. Getting strong allies makes a really big difference, and I think more people need to do that, because at some point, at a high level, being an ally, having allies doesn't really do you much. Like, I'm not bringing in other people's characters at my level at tier 85. So, it's having an ally that has characters that you can use is super effective. MMB over on YouTube asks, he quit the game a while ago, but have mostly all the Hero Journeys characters. Is it worth coming back? If you're a passionate player, yeah, it's always worth it. If you love Star Wars, it's always worth it. If you are, and this is key, if you have friends in a community, yeah, it's worth it. It's a fun game. And if you're just gonna play periodically and not be in a guild and stuff, or if you're in a guild that doesn't care as much, yeah, it's a fun game. Like, it really is. I enjoy it. But I mean, it's really up to you. It's how much time are you going to be able to spend, how much energy are you putting into it, so on and so forth. It really is a matter of what are you willing to dedicate, right? And you know, for some people, that's, you know, they don't have it. Some people do, and it's really, you know, it's really up to you. I love it. I've been playing for a while, and I've gone through kind of the hard times. I will say that a lot of what they've been hinting at for the last couple of years seems to be like it might be coming to fruition. Like, we might be getting a lot of that stuff this year. This whole last year they spent working on a what do you call that? Working on a tool to allow them to create new stuff. So that tool was finished in, I think, August. And so there's a lot of potential for the future. Now, what they do with it is anybody's guess. But yeah, I'm all about coming back. I'm all about, like, Spicy Penguin says, just don't take the game too seriously. I guarantee if you just have fun with it, you're gonna love it, right? If you get in a super competitive guild and it gets frustrating, leave the guild. I mean, it's not worth it, you know? If it starts taking over your life and things go out of control, delete the game. It's not worth it. Life's better. Life's more important. I'm gonna bring in, I got my he's got some crazy powerful geos here. I think I am about to lose my most powerful, or I'm about to lose my first match. I'm nowhere near this guy right now. You know, nowhere near. So let's check it out. Let's see how I do. Yeah, but if you just want to go have fun with it, man, just go have fun with it. Like, and what's funny about some of these end game things that have been going on, I say end game things, but like, people have started to notice that characters like the Jawas are becoming viable. That I've used relic, or not relic, I've used like gear 10 Jawas, and I've been able to, like, not necessarily devastate my opponent, because that's not what has happened, but I've had some pretty awesome battles where my Jawas have stepped up and then, like, whoa, that was totes awesome, right? That pulled out my, you know, my inner cheerleader Valley girl there. But like seriously, like, there's a lot of characters that still have some great use. Relic 8 Ewoks are supposedly some of the best Ewoks. I mean, I think all Ewoks are the best Ewoks. If anyone saw my video today, so I talk about the characters that probably aren't coming to the game, and one of them was Ewoks, and I was trying to look for logos for, like, all of the factions. There is no logo for Ewoks, right? And so I put up an image that I'm working on for part of my Go Nerdy swag store, and it shows like a silhouette of an Ewok, and it's got like blood red on his lips, and he's got like a spear, and it says "Don't feed," and underneath it says "The Murder Bears," and then this little silhouetted Ewok is standing on top of like a pyramid of skulls. No problem, Mickey Johnson. So. And again, one of the great things about doing these live streams, in my mind, is it gives people who, you know, it gives people a chance to chat with each other, right? You know, and around a collected fandom, you know, I love that. I think it's great. There's so much that divides us these days that it's nice to have something that brings us together. Let me look up here and see what he's got. I'm pretty confident I'm going to be throwing the kitchen sink at these guys. So we'll see, right? Let's check out Mando. I don't know, 5s and Rex? It's a pretty good. Spicy Penguin over on YouTube asks, what is my favorite Star Wars memory? Man, that is a good question. I'm gonna say that it was probably in Rebels. I'm gonna say it was probably in Rebels. When Kanan, and if you haven't watched Rebels, like, plug your ears. I'll do this so that, if you haven't watched Rebels, it's, spoiler. When Kanan sacrifices himself, that is such a great moment in the series. What's awesome about that is it's made even better. If you ever get an Audible subscription, which is in the link below, which I'm compensated for, not much, but still, and much of the compensation is from knowing that I've helped people find good Star Wars books. That's a lie. It's like I'm compensated. But again, it's really not much. But again, A New Dawn. A New Dawn is the first book in the new canon. So once Disney took over, they got rid of everything, and said, "Hey, we're starting anew. Let's try Rey. Let's try Rey and BB-8. Let's try this silly bunch. I'm leaving BB-8 out of it. Why the hell not? But what's interesting is in A New Dawn, you have Rey, who is not Rey. Oh my gosh, you have Kanan, who is on this planet, and he's doing his job. But just like every Jedi, no matter what he does, he can't seem to stop trying to help people. And he doesn't want to be a Jedi anymore, and he doesn't want to save people, and he's all about drinking away his problems and stuff, and then he meets Hera, and the whole time he's just macking on Hera hard. It's funny how hard he's trying to hit on Hera. It's hilarious. And she's kind of flirting back, but ultimately she's like, look, I don't want any of this. The man bun and the Fu Manchu or the goatee, I'm not dealing it. Yeah. And, but what Hera does is, throughout the story of the book, or throughout the book, it shows his change and that nature of, you can't not be who you are. And Kanan's a Jedi, and again, it's not like this over. Oh, freaking 3PO. Can I get rid of? But no. I probably should have used Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, you turd. I probably should have used BB-8 on this one. But, it is what it is. See, now he's got that thing on him. He's hard to kill and nigh impossible to kill. Friggin' Mando. But, I don't know. It's a really interesting book. And I just finished it. So it's, something that's on my mind. But I liked it, guys. It was well done, and a lot of the books that they've done are well done, and that's what makes the canon so great for me, is because there's a lot of really just fun stories out in the universe that that are just a great part of the universe, a great part of the overall story. There's one thing. So if you didn't like episode 8, I'm not going to blame you, nor am I going to try to change your mind. However, there's a book of short stories called like The Tales from Canto Bight. Okay? If you find it at your local library, if you find it at DI, you're I'm giving away where I am. If you find it at your local confinement shop, Salvation Army, whatever, pick it up. It's a really good book. It's just the intrigue with these people's lives and living on Canto Bight. The Darth Vader comics have been awesome. I need to pick up where they've left off because it's been a couple of months. Like 5 months since I've gone through and I've read the comics. And I really want to check them out because it looks like there's some awesome stuff coming. The whole Vader series. I mean, I love Dr. Aphra, and I think I've finished one story arc, but haven't picked up another. Like one full run, I just need to pick up the next. I don't know. There's a lot of potential. Like, the comics do a really good job. I think in the overall main comic, like the Star Wars main storyline that follows the Rebels right now, I just finished the attack of, I forget. I don't know how to say his name. Shoru Numunu. I don't even know. It's the battle where let's do this. No, I'm gonna pull him out. Where is she? It's the queen who betrays Leia, who, like, her planet is molten lava or something like that. So, at this point, I don't think it's super weird for anyone to make fun of anyone. Unfortunately, I love Star Wars Theory's work. His what do you call that? Not speculation videos. His fan film was awesome, and shows like a love of the stuff. And weird's not the right word, at least. For me, it wasn't weird as much as it was incredibly tone deaf for Pablo Hidalgo to do that. Considering Pablo Hidalgo is what Star Wars Theory would be if, like, he was born 10 years later. Hidalgo got his job, or at least from my understanding, got his job and his start in everything because he knew the lore. Like, he read all the books, he was familiar with everything, and yes, he had some other, like, qualifying characteristics, but that's what made him who he is. Like, that is what Star Wars Theory is, right? That's exactly who Star Wars Theory is, right? And to say that, oh my gosh, those whistling birds, I let them get up too much. Whew, that sucked. Let's come here. But yeah, like, it's super tone deaf. Yeah, exactly. It was, everyone gets their start somewhere, right? And in 5 or 10 years, when Hidalgo is is fired or retires or whatever, someone like Star Wars Theory is going to take the role, because that's what they've been dedicating their life to, right? I mean, when the maker retires from this life, I think that's the only time that George Lucas isn't going to have a pretty strong influence in canon, right? Or even a direct say in canon from here on out. But like, everyone gets their start somewhere, and it's stupid for someone like Pablo Hidalgo to make fun of someone like Star Wars Theory for being emotional, being a fan. I said that funny. When they themselves are fans and kind of got their start by doing that. It's stupid to me. And yeah, very tone deaf. Now again, if Star Wars Theory ever does end up working for Lucasfilm, which would be awesome, like managing that type of thing, I think that would be wonderful. I think it would be great to have more fans like unto Star Wars Theory be connected with canon, you know? Hopefully he doesn't make the same mistake that Pablo Hidalgo does. I don't think that he will, because of this lesson, because of this experience. It is stupid, right? I mean, let's go ahead and let's pull in our first order. I'm gonna do let's do this. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. He does seem like a pretty good guy. And I think, like, I guess I'm a subscriber to his channel, but if I watched every video that, like, all of the channels that I subscribe to put out, I'd have time for nothing. And so, but I pick up the occasional video, but from what I can tell, he doesn't seem to be, I don't know, like, still overwhelmed by this. Yeah, he's frustrated by it, and he thinks that it's stupid, and it is. But again, he's still gonna do his thing, and good on him. He should, you know, he should still make videos. He should still be himself. It bothers me when people come out and say, "Hey, be someone else," or don't have a genuine reaction. Man, do your thing. Like I didn't get choked up when I saw Luke, but I know people that did, you know. And if you're sitting there in the comfort of your own home watching Star Wars, and it has affected you to a point where you're getting emotional and you cry, isn't that the point of good storytelling? To make people feel something? You know, like, I see that and I think, man, Dave and John did a great job, right? If this many people I know, this many people I'm familiar with are this affected by it, that is a powerful story, man. And why would anyone mock that? You know? It's jelly. I mean, I hate to bring in my teen pop. Hotter Indoor. Oh, sorry, Hotter Elder. Welcome over on Twitch. Yeah. Like, again, man, that's just good storytelling. If you are to a point that if you can tell a story so well that when someone dies, you get emotionally, like, drawn into that, that's awesome. Man, that is amazing. I love it, man. And I say good on him. You know, I think it takes a lot of guts to be a streamer, right? And to put yourself out there in any situation, right? Why is this douche? I gotta freaking kill the dwarf. He's driving me nuts. Yeah, and that's unfortunate. Like, it seems like that's what he is. He's upset that Dave and John did justice. I'm gonna see if maybe the auto can do better than me, because it probably can at this point. But like, it's frustrating that would be something that they would harp on. You know, it's just it's part of. They're all in the same family, right? Oh, it just bugs me. Like it really gets me. Shoot the little one. Mr. Wonderful. Brady is the GOAT. That was actually what was said at the beginning. And again, hats off to those guys, man. It was a good game. Like, I don't watch a lot of sports, but for me, it's always the Super Bowl, right? I always watch the Super Bowl because that's when I get to glutton myself justifiably. It's one of the most patriotic things that I can do as an American is watch the Super Bowl and laugh at the awesome commercials. But yeah. But yeah, it was a good game. It was. I mean, at least for the Buccaneers. The Chiefs struggled for sure, but and I'm sure there's things that people are like, oh, this is that. I do think that there is a division. I think you're absolutely right. I think that there's some truth to the division between Lucasfilm, or within Lucasfilm. And that does worry me because, you know, what does that mean for the future? I think the Lore Star video was really interesting because it brings up like a natural progression. You know, what will happen here in this world, and I don't know. You know, let's go with bounty hunters. Kind of thinking this might work. Scoundrels. Let's do this. Yeah. So tonight for the Super Bowl, I did I made chicken wings from scratch. I mean, I didn't cut up the wings or anything like that. I'm not that handy. But I did the wings. I was gonna do and then broccoli. I had broccoli and I had cauliflower. And I was gonna do like this cheese. I got this blue cheese dip that I make for like steaks that I worry about. Like if I'm eating a steak and I'm like, I'm not sure this steak's gonna be good. I make this blue cheese dressing that's just tops. I mean, it's just so freaking good. This is ridiculous. Holy balls. They're both dead. I'm gonna... Oh, you suck. I'm bringing in my Jawas. This is happening. But yeah, so I just cooked a lot tonight. And got a big old thing of scrimps from Scavenger. Yeah, we are. Yeah, so it was good. I ate a lot. I've had a lot of soda. I enjoyed it. I always enjoyed the Super Bowl, though. Go ahead. Hit him more. Oh, what? What? Actually, that probably killed me right there. Yep. All right, so my jaw was definitely did not do well there. Jump up here. Actually, let's go big. Andy. Who do I have? Man, I'm nervous about this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Who do I have left in my first order? This and this guy. Might as well. Let's give it a shot. I think that's probably the case for all of them, because then they all have to be, you know, the players have to deal with like what happened the night before, and if they won, you know, it's great, but they're all drunk, and if they didn't, it's bad, and they're all drunk, and then the fans are all drunk, and you have the riots. I don't know. Is anyone watching riots? I don't know. Okay, so did I watch WandaVision? So I watched the first 2 episodes of WandaVision, and after the first episode, I was like, what the holy hell did I just watch? The second episode got a little better, but still I was like, okay, I'm super confused as to everything. But like it has progressively gotten better for sure. I've enjoyed it. I mean, I've really enjoyed it so far. But it's been like, it's weird, right? Like it's really weird. And it was funny because like was it last night? No, it was the night before. Like, I asked my wife, I was like, hey, do you want to watch WandaVision? She's like, yeah, I don't really care. And then today, like at the end of the Super Bowl, like a commercial or something came on, and I was like, yeah, that's WandaVision. She's like, that's new. I don't know about that. I was like, what? I literally asked you about that yesterday. It was, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's so far, it's been really interesting. I do like the, what do you call that? The I Dream of Jeannie vibe in it. I think it's fun, you know? I'm very curious to know where it goes, right? Because it is odd, for sure. But I will say, and this, to me, in my mind, the whole concept of what WandaVision's doing now with the multiverse of madness, that success, I think, will have a direct impact on what happens in Star Wars. Because if fans can buy that concept, the multiverse of madness, how there's different spheres and so on, it wouldn't be a huge leap for Star Wars to use that kind of concept in their storytelling. So I think it's a neat idea. I definitely am curious to see where it plays out, though. Yeah, exactly. And it is new. It is unique. They're not, like, this is a brand new show. Like, what we see so often is TV shows that just have that same vibe, that have the same feeling, that rehash the same plots, and it's like, oh my gosh, just think of something new. Take a chance on something new, and this is something new, which is really interesting. I'm gonna go here with these guys, and I'm gonna do Galactic Legends. Not Galactic Legends. First off, I'm really shocked that I won that last one. Not super paying attention, but I guess enough. Let's do this. I feel like this might work. But yeah, I mean, so far I've really enjoyed it. I'll probably get caught up by Wednesday, which I think that's when the new episodes come out. Boosh. Yeah, I think it's really cool when they do that. When a studio takes a chance on, like, hey, this is something that we're interested in now. Ooh! Love it! yeah, awesome. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Although I don't think. But yeah, like I just it's really neat. Like it really is. So, but I am curious though. Now that I've started to watch, I'm curious to know where it goes. You know. All right. Let's come here. I'm kind of thinking this. Actually, that might be...
This resistance.
Dun, dun. Alright, so new episodes come out 12 a.m. Pacific time, 3 a.m. on Fridays. Alright. Let's try this. Let's try it here. Boom! Right there. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Dun, dun, dun. So usually on Sundays, this is around the time that I do stream. Butt nugget. Simply because like I put my kids to bed, and you know once I get set up to stream after that, it's a couple hours, and it's all frustrating. So this is kind of my I don't want to say my preferred streaming time. I'd actually prefer doing it earlier. But just with family and stuff, it's, hard to find a specific time to, oh man, it's hard to find the time, but yes, soda has a pretty big effect on my wake sleep patterns. Let's go ahead and try this, because I haven't actually, if this guy actually beats me, yeah, I mean, it works for me. Do I have Night Sister? Oh man, Jedi? Who do I have a Jedi? Not enough. Talia sucks though. I'll go here. Yeah, I mean it's just fun, I get to do my thing, and my kids are asleep, and my wife goes to bed fairly early. Well, she doesn't, but she did today. We actually got the COVID test, not test, the vaccine. It's kind of affecting her a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it switches over, and so, like, if there's something I'm still doing at the end, I can, or something I still need to do, I can live stream it, and if I suck at it, which is likely going to be the case, I get some help, which is great, right? But I'm kind of hoping that, nope, that did not work out well for me. So, and plus, I have a deep enough roster 1 second. Oh, I have a deep enough roster that in situations like this, can actually stream for quite some time. Because I have a lot of characters. Alright. Let's come over here. And put these two to the test. Can they do it alone? Is it possible? I don't know. We'll see. Malik versus Malik. Wampa is not looking good. And he's dead now. Yeah, this did not, this mirror match was not a smart move on my part. I should have used him for something else. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see if I can pull out these last two guys. Who could I use? Oh, that's what I missed in that part. I should have used my Shoda. Baby Shoda. Alright, right here. Crotchety old man and Finn. Take that, turd monsters. Ooh. Oh crap, I hit the wrong button. There we are. I do love Han. I'm gonna get host again, man. These guys, this duo is, if you're wondering whether or not you should be farming these guys, holy crap, this is a killer combination. I mean, I'm sure that there's a situation out there where they're easily defeated. I'm right there with you, brother. I think there's a lot of again, I keep saying this. I think there's a lot of stuff coming. You know, I'm hoping Bo-Katan. I'm hoping a Mandalorian, some faction love for the Mandos. I really want a Darth Maul that's a Mando / scoundrel. I want a Rogue One Mando or Rogue One Maul. Rogue One, no, Solo Maul. Holy crap, these guys! It is redonkulous what's going on here. But yeah, I think there's a lot of love coming for a lot of things, like a Darth Maul Mando tag, or a Maul Mando tag would be awesome. Now that we have the Armorer, it makes sense. Now, if the Armorer is I forget her name, but if it's the chick from Clone Wars who was like BFF, who was Gar Saxon's number 2. If that's who the Armorer is, and it's revealed in episode or season 3, then yeah, we're not gonna get Darth Maul as like a character in the game. Rook cast. Thank you, Darth Jealous. We're not gonna get her in this game for a while, I don't think, because it would make sense for Rook to be, if again the Armorer is Rook cast, then it would make sense for her to be, you know, connected with Maul, the living Maul. Let's see, man, like he's got me stuck. back down here because I've got some. Oh, he's an anti-Jedi team. Ooh. Let's try this out. Yeah, like I think there's a lot of potential, a lot of stuff coming soon. Hopeful. Oh! Oh, that was just painful. Ouch. That's a tough one. That was a tough one. Yeah, I do love this music. Like, this is just Star Wars lo-fi. It's fun. Oh man, who do I want to do? I mean, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. I don't think anything good's gonna come of it, but you never know. Actually, I have a pretty good idea that I know, and the answer is probably gonna be that nothing good will come of this. But let's go ahead and try it anyways. Mostly because I'm already in the middle of the battle.
I have to sort this out on my own.
But if I can kill Queel, I'll be really happy. And that is like the only time I've ever thought that, because I loved Queel in the Mando. And it makes me sad that I have to kill him. But at the same time, part of me feels like I'm pulling my punches, but I'm not, because I have no punches to pull.
This isn't about you.
Man, I don't think I'm gonna make much more headway, guys. I'm actually gonna take off, guys. I got a little bit of extra stuff I gotta do and prepare for tomorrow. I didn't do terrible. If he attacks at all, I'm probably hosed. So let me show you real quick before I go the headway that I've been making on my Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. I'm 3 pieces, man. 3 pieces. Now, I did promise Darth Gilles that I would provide for him an image of what I've been working on called Leia Poppins. Let me find it. Where did it go? Just had it. Uh-oh. It's starting. Okay, here it is. You're starting to see some of it. It's in the background. Are you guys ready for this? This is pretty awesome. I can't take all the credit for it, you know. I said that what I typically do is I take an image that I like and I'll trace around it and I'll kind of make it my own. Now a lot of this is my own, but I did get Leia Poppins. I feel pretty good about that. I feel pretty good, right? You got the Leia Poppins, got the umbrella. I made her dress. It's like the picture before, like she didn't have the dress on, or the dress was like super dark and gross. Then I put the Radis back here in the back. Got me an R2-D2 suitcase, or just R2-D2 and Leia Poppins. I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, I do. I just gotta make sure that it can actually be posted. A lot of the images or the images that I've been using haven't been accepted. Like I've got another one, hand drawn Baby Yoda. It says Darth Grogu, but it looks too much. He's got a completely different outfit. He's got red dark eyes. He's got Sith lightning. And apparently that's just too much. So, I don't know. We'll see. But that's Darth. Hold on, let me bring it back up. Boop. Image. Bring it over here. I'll just put it up top. Leia Poppins. I feel pretty good about it. This is what I do when I'm bored, guys. Like, if I can't wrap my mind around a video, then, or I can't bring myself to produce a video, which is often more the case, just emotional drain. I doodle. This is a doodle. So this is where I'm at with Wedge. He is my last character before Chewie and Mothma. I've been slowly gearing them or slowly unlocking them. As you can see, I don't always do it. Sometimes I forget. It happens. But yeah, I mean, it's once I get Wedge to Relic 3, I'm going to be moving back onto focusing my characters to unlocking all of them to Relic where I want them to be. So that's where I'm at, though, guys. I feel pretty good about it. Like, I feel like I'm in a good place. I'm curious to know what next week will happen. Since we didn't get any new information as to the new challenge, the new mode that's coming out, I would be shocked if we didn't see something either early this week or by at least Wednesday of this week. So I'll keep an eye out for that, and I'll, probably make a video when it does launch. I'm excited, to see what's going on with that. There's a lot of fun. Additionally, where was I going? I still think that we're going to start seeing more characters being introduced. I think that it's very possible that we could see, they do say that there's going to be different raid bosses or mini bosses in this event. It could be that we're going to be able to unlock different characters through it. If that's the case, think of 4. I mean, it says 4 bosses, so maybe 4 potential characters. I don't know. If that were the case, it would be like easy, middle, hard, and then like Relic 8 type thing. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of potential for that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see, though, guys. Anyways, if my next live stream will probably be on Wednesday. If there's not I haven't checked the list. If there's not another GAC, what I'll probably do is just stream Battlefront 2. Same nerdy channel, same nerdy time, and just kind of go from there. So I'm thinking like Wednesday, Saturday, and then maybe Sunday. And my goal is to try to get videos out at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. I always love live streaming. I always love having, talking to you guys. It's a ton of fun, and it brightens my day. It's a really nice way to end my day, actually. And I really like doing it. So, if you guys are out there, I want you to know that I really appreciate it. I couldn't do this without you, and I love doing it, and it's a ton of fun. So be safe out there, have fun, make good choices, or at least don't get caught making bad ones. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you had a great weekend, and if you are celebrating the Super Bowl victory, celebrate safely so that we can see you again next time. Remember, check out the links in the section below. Highly recommend the Star Wars audiobooks from Audible. They are amazing. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. Like, subscribe, share, and remember to click that bell button to be notified anytime I post a new video. And remember, guys, smile and stay